Week 17, day 5, the day we love. Amen? Okay. How did you do this week on developing the quality of communication? Oh, this is the easiest one. Did you write a thank you note? If you didn't, you need to. If you didn't write a thank you note, you write minus. And then you tell me, why didn't you write a thank you note? What happened? And then what are you going to do differently next week? Because every Wednesday, I'm going to ask you, did you write a thank you note this morning? Every Wednesday for the next 19 weeks, you're going to hear that. Because to develop the quality of purpose-driven, you have to write goals. To develop the quality of commitment, you have to write a plan for those goals. A goal without a plan is a dream. And you're either a dreamer or you're purpose-driven. That's your two choices. You're either a dreamer or you're purpose-driven. Now on Friday, which is today, you're developing the quality of responsibility. Are you responsible? Did you write that note on Wednesday? If you are developing quality of dependability, then I'm able to depend upon you to write a note every Wednesday. If you're not developing that quality, then you didn't write a note. Did you change the way you greet people this week? Did you change how you greeted? Were you more positive? Did you use their first names? See, this may be the simplest and easiest quality in the entire curriculum to assess, to evaluate. Did you use first names? Did you smile? Did you have a different greeting, a positive greeting? If you did, put a plus. If you didn't, put a minus. And tell me why you didn't. And if you're the accountability partner, you need to ask why didn't they do it? And what are they going to do differently next week? Because this is not just a theoretical curriculum. This is a do curriculum. We're going to develop qualities, and this one is communication. Do you sit up straight? Do you keep your eyes on the speaker? Do you have your feet flat on the floor? Have you ever said, amen, or nodded, or smiled, or said, yeah, that's right, yes, that's right? There's nothing wrong with that. Not a thing in the world. I had a young man that, these two guys came to me, and I was coaching, and they said, Coach, we want to go to church with you on Sunday. I said, okay, no problem. Come on. So they came to the house, and actually I went and picked them up and took them to church, and we got to church, and we were sitting there, and the preacher said something good, and one of the young men said, amen. And the other kind of ducked his head. He was a little embarrassed. The preacher said something else good before it was over, and the young man said, amen. And we got ready to leave, and we were driving home, and the one kid said, Coach, did he embarrass you? I said, no, sir. I said, I'm so proud of him, I could just hug him. Because he fired that preacher up, and that preacher did the best job of preaching he'd done in a long time. Because he got an amen every once in a while. Somebody out there in the audience said, yeah. Well, when your coach says something good, say amen. When your wife says something good, say amen. Respond. Respond in a positive manner. That's communication. How did you do on your goals this week? Remember now, Friday is the developing the quality of being responsible. Are you responsible? Simple as it can be. Can't change it. Are you responsible? Do you write the goals? Now, if you don't, I want to know why you don't. And what are you going to do differently? Because you're either going to become a purpose-driven person in this 36-week time, or you're going to end up being a dreamer for the rest of your life. Simple as it can be. If you're writing a goal and writing a plan with it, you're doing two things: developing quality of purpose-driven, developing quality of commitment. If you're writing a thank you note on Wednesday, if you're using people's first names, if you're greeting people the way you should, you're developing the quality of communication. Can't do any better than that. You have to be able to communicate. And once you start doing those small things, making speeches and doing things like that, I promise you will come very easy. But you have to start slow. Write the thank you note. Use people's first names. Greet them. Sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, eyes on the speaker. Amen. See you Monday.